What's up, icons? It's the iconic fashion figure back with a new video, and today let's talk about how to grow your business in 2021. So the first tip I can give you to grow your business in 2021, we've already talked about. There's a full video on it, so I'll link it in the description box, but it's to know your audience. You've heard me say it a million times, so make sure you check out the video on understanding your target market, because that's always step number one. Now, since we're still in a pandemic, things haven't changed. A lot of things are still virtual. We still have to social distance. A way you can grow your business in 2021 by still maintaining social distancing and keeping everyone safe is by doing like virtual pop-ups, virtual meetings, or virtual personal shopping. Now, I plan to do a video on that soon with creative ways on how you can do like a virtual personal shopping, so those customers that prefer to shop in person and have that personal experience, it's a good way to go, and you can still do it virtually. Now, a lot of you are probably already doing this, but get ready to amp it up because we're going to talk a lot about it in 2021, and that's with social media. Of course, use all your social media platforms to market your business, and then on top of that, also do paid advertising. If you can find someone that can do it for you, or how about this, we'll learn it together on the best way to do the paid advertising, because there are techniques to it to make sure your ads get in front of the right audience. One of the biggest tips I can give you when it comes to growing your business is knowing how to adapt. Most businesses, from my experience, tends to fail because they don't adapt to change. You have to be ready to change because things change on a daily. We saw it last year alone that things change regularly because of this pandemic. So be ready to adapt to anything that changes. The trends will change. The customers' buying habits will change. There is always something that's changing, and you have to be ready to adapt to it. Another way to grow your business in 2021 is with SEO. You probably have heard of it. It's your search engine optimization. That is trying to get your website as close to that first page on Google as possible. You can pay companies to do this for you, or there's a ton of videos on YouTube where you can learn it on your own. I can tell you right now, my website and my YouTube tends to pop up on the first page under a lot of keywords, and I did not have to pay for that. So if you want SEO just to get your website to the beginning, it is easy to do. You would just have to put in the work for it. Tip number 8 as far as growing your business in 2021. Sorry, I feel like I'm getting a cold. My throat is so dry. But tip number 8 is finding and connecting with prospects. They don't have to be actual customers, but if you can find potential customers, that is a good way to grow your business. Don't wait for customers to come to you. You have to go out there and get them. You'll have your loyal customers that'll always come to you, but if you want to grow, you have to find more customers, and there are plenty of ways to find new customers. And then once you do find those prospects and even your current customers, focus on building relationships with those customers. You want to have that connection with your customers, so that way they have a reason to come back to you. You don't want them to just be a one-time. You want them to be a repeat customer, and to get a repeat customer is by building a relationship. Another good way of building a relationship with your customer, which is an idea I give everyone, something I had to do myself, and probably the best tip I can give you, tip number 10, that's why I saved it for last, is building a personal brand. And now, when I say build a personal brand, a lot of people assume, okay, now I have to go be this influencer on social media, have this huge following. That's not what I mean when I say build a personal brand. You don't have to have a huge following when building your personal brand. You don't even have to be an influencer. It's all about just letting your customers know who's the face behind your brand. So your social media can have 200 followers. You can actually use your business page to build your personal brand. You don't even have to have a separate page. They just want to know there's a real person behind this new business that is up and coming. So if they can see who you are, even if they don't see you every single day, they just have an idea of who you are, and they can find something that they can relate to, they'll buy from you. So let's say you're like this boss babe that is always being portrayed as professional on social media. You'll see a lot of women and men on social media that's always dressed up, and they just give CEO vibe. Or you may be this funny person that people can relate to, and they'll buy from you just because you made them laugh. Or you can be this sweet, quiet person that's just super adorable to people, and they feel like they can relate to you, so they'll buy from you. Give customers a reason that they can relate to you, and that there is your personal brand. Now they feel like they can connect with you, and they'll buy from you. So this video is actually a lot quicker than I expected it to be, but there's 10 tips on how to grow your business in 2021. Thank you for watching.